Okay, let's try this one more time. Do I have a special guest on the air right now?
Hello?
Hello? Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I cannot hear you, though. Hang on just a second. Figure this out. Sorry for the technical difficulties here in the studio, folks.
All right.
Oh, there we are. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, folks. Do I have Arlo Guthrie on the air?
Indeed you do.
Wow. This, folks, if you listen to the show for a while, you know that I sometimes have special musical guests on the air, but this just kind of landed in my lap. I just got informed that Arlo Guthrie was on the phone, and if I wanted to interview him, and welcome. It's a pleasure to talk to you, sir.
Well, thanks, Nick. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So what's to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
Well, I'm in Portland. I'm on tour right now, and I'd like to reach out to some of the freeform radio stations out there and see what they're doing. One of my roadies is a big fan. She told me to try my luck, and
wow,
I guess it worked.
I gotta admit, sir, I'm not super familiar with your music, and I don't really play a lot of it on this show. But I'm sure I have listeners who do. So I want to encourage. Would you like to take listeners' questions?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, the text line here is 971-220-5979. We're here with Arlo Guthrie. This is pretty exciting. Yeah, so you said you're in town. Do you are you promoting a new album? What's going on?
Yeah, well, I guess I don't know. Everyone knows what's that, Alice's Restaurant, and say we're doing some new stuff, probably doing some new things.
Wow.
So,
and you're still keeping active, still staying on the road and everything?
Yeah, I got to be like in my 70s now. That sounds about right. And I'm still going. So.
All right. Well, this is wow. I got to say, I'm a big fan of your father's music, and I have played some of that on the show. It was a big influence on me, and have you are you inspired by the sort of young generation of folk musicians who have picked up in the tradition of your father and you?
I guess, I don't know. My dad was he's a big deal there. Woody. Right?
Yeah.
But, I guess I just kind of, can you hang on a second?
Sure. Got Arlo Guthrie on the line here. It's pretty exciting.
Sorry, what was the question?
Well, I was just asking about your dad and his influence, and that kind of thing. Sorry, I'm a little thrown off. I wasn't expecting to talk to you today. Yeah, this is.
Don't worry about it. Just I'm happy to be here.
What are you eating there?
Oh, I'm sorry. Life on the road. Just trying to get in a quick meal between sets.
So I'm looking here. Doesn't look like you have any new albums coming out. I just got a text here from a listener who's asked if you're still riding motorcycles.
Did he ride? Did I do that? I guess I'm still. Sure. Yeah. Why not? Yes.
If you don't mind me saying, sir, I'm looking here at your age, and you sound remarkably youthful for your age. It's pretty impressive.
Well, thanks. Like I said, I must be in my 70s at this point. I surround myself with young people. I try to keep myself young. I don't know. Well, I don't know what you want me to say.
Now, when you go and you play a show, everyone obviously wants to hear your big hit, right? That's what everyone comes to hear. But now, do you usually save that to the end, or because we know how long of a song it is? Of course, we know what song we're talking about, right? You don't need to. I'm sure you're tired of talking about it.
No, I could. You must be Allison's Restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long one, right? That's that big long kind of droney on talking about the diner and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a big one. We play that one.
So, okay. I'm sorry. You called me, correct?
Sure did. Well, to be full disclosure here, my one of my publicists called, and I thought this might be a good idea. Just sort of connecting with the local flavor around here while I'm in town. But I am doing a benefit show.
Benefit show. Well,
Which I thought
I kind of wish you had told me that from the beginning, but.
Well, I figured I'd give you a chance to sort of, ask me some questions that you might get some inside information about. And
I mean, you called me, so I thought maybe.
Well, do you mind if I you talk about it a little bit?
Sure.
That's actually what I'm actually really excited about these days. Well, it's going to be in Portland. Imagine just like it's a big outdoor space. All your favorite bands there, get some outdoor activities going on. It's going to be really, really something.
Okay. So this is it's in Portland.
Sure.
And do you have a date in mind, or?
Well, we're doing everything we can to get it going just as quickly as we can, but it's imagine playing bocce ball with the Grateful Dead while John Spencer looks on. That's what this is going to be like. And we can have all your favorite bands there, and have some beer. That's the kind of atmosphere we're trying to create. So,
like a theoretical kind of.
Oh, well, no. I mean, we're dreaming it up, but I'm Woody Guthrie. I got a lot of connections. I go back to the 60s, and I got a lot of favors to call in. I know a lot of young people too. A lot of young musicians are going to be there. So I think it'll be a good experience for young, old. You listen to my music, there's gonna be something there for you.
All right. Well, sounds like you've got some.
Do you want to? I mean, we don't have a lineup yet, but we're doing everything we can, and these things aren't cheap. So
okay.
It is a free benefit show. Like I said, we're trying to give back to communities like Portland who have supported artists like myself and younger people I've got on the road with me every day. We really appreciate the gregarious nature of places like Portland. We want to give back a little something.
Okay, I'm here with Arlo Guthrie, who's telling us about a theoretical free concert, I guess, that's coming up soon. Is that right?
Oh, it's coming up. Yeah, we're just trying to take the temperature. We're only in town for, I don't know, we won't be in town for long. So we want to get as many people signed up and on board as we can.
So you said this is a free, what did you say? It's a free concert with the Grateful Dead, and I'm sorry, you were just kind of like rambling out some details, and I didn't quite get where you were going with that.
Well, imagine Alison Krauss just, cooked you dinner in her house. Bon Iver shows up, and then, you start playing charades with the John Mayall Blues Breakers. And before you know it, it's deep into the evening, and Blind Faith comes on for a Hail Mary reunion tour. And that's what this is. That's what the atmosphere that we're looking to create.
So
we have.
Go ahead.
We've got some big names in the works. But again, I would just like to reiterate, this is a free show.
Okay.
It's just a matter of when and how we can do it is all about, the donations that we can get.
So you're kind of trying to figure out funding right now, that kind of thing.
That's correct.
Yeah. So I guess we should look forward to some sort of music festival sometime in the future, helmed by Arlo Guthrie and a bunch of musicians. Anyone else on board that you can tell us about? Well, I can maybe give you a broad stroke idea of who might show up. Sure. Well, we got you might hear from Don Lennon, Horse and Fiddle, Horse and Feather, Graham Nash, Graham Parsons, Graham Norton might make an appearance. I still know some of the guys from Crown and Crows. Diamond Rio. We got Joe Diffie, Skip Skiffle.
Howard Jones. Still no Tracy Chapman. Tracy Bonham. Pitbull might make an appearance. We got Conway Twitty. Kathy Plays Uke. Marcy's Playground. Dwight Yoakam. We got David Whistle, if you know him. Suzanne Vega, always been a big fan of mine. I'd like to reciprocate. Bird Hat. Melissa Etheridge. A couple of the fellows from Our Lady Peace might make an appearance. The Clancy Brothers. Tim Buckley. Bert Wheatstraw. Oats and Oats. Bright Eyes. Naked Eyes. Fields of Jimothy. Joanna Newsom. Lemon Demon. Taco Moose Parade. Banjo Sludge. Susie Stringlet and the Bowman. Luke Perry's The Notebook. The Mark Duplass Orchestra might actually, they might come around if we can get all of the violinists. Pat Oakley, Danny Brown, Rafi, the Horseshoe Singers, Crosby and Nash, obviously, Stephen Stills, Stills Young Band, the Crosby and Nash Stills Young at Heart, Stills Nash My Cross to Bear, their reunion tour, Flying Burrito Brothers, and we'll probably try to get Blind Faith in there again at some point. That's just to name a few.
Wow, that's so we're talking to Arlo Guthrie if you're just joining us, and that's a music festival that he's apparently putting on. You said this will be in the springtime. Actually, I don't think you did say when it was going to be. You're thinking about it being in Portland, maybe?
Well, it really depends on your listeners and how much support we can get, but how much initial interest we can get. So, like I say, these things are free to all, but you're always free to make a donation. We can speed these things along and make sure that our local musicians get paid.
Okay, so hang on just a second here. I just got this text here from a listener. All right. This guy just texted in. He says, I've seen Arlo Guthrie at least 6 times since the early 70s and have chatted with him a couple times, including his show at the Aladdin last year. And I really don't think this guy is Arlo Guthrie. That's what a listener is saying.
Well, gosh, I've talked to so many people. It's hard to. You sure? I mean, hey, who knows? Who can really say? The internet's full of all kinds. I try not to read too much of what I see on the internet these days.
Okay. Well,
try to make yourself available.
Talking to Arlo Guthrie, who informed us of, I guess, a concert that's coming up in the future. Now, you said this is a free concert, but you're asking for donations. Was that right? What? I got to be honest, this does not really sound like you have it together, and sounds like you would maybe want to have your ducks in order a little bit before you
well, it's free to donate. You can.
What does that mean, free to donate?
Well, you can donate now, and it'll guarantee you a spot for when we can be a little more formal and concrete about the announcement date for this. And do
you have do you have a website or anything that we can look up? I mean, this is.
Well, sure. Like I said, it's kind of we're still just sort of getting this figured out. Okay. So it's not the most beautiful thing to look at.
All right.
It's no. Should I go ahead and plug that now, or?
Sure. I'll look it up.
Well,
what's the URL?
You can go on. Okay. Yeah, it's /G C LSR. It's a C, lowercase. =AW.DS.EXT.EXE. And it's 3 / ampersand.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
Ampersand.
Okay.
Equals.
Okay.
That's $, 60.
Okay. And all right, it's taking me to blank screen here.
Like I said, we're still under construction, as they used to say in
confirmation. Who's Derek Brinkle?
Huh?
That says confirmation screen says thank you for your payment. $60 to Derek Brinkle.
Oh, you're not supposed to. Okay. Hey, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.
What? Okay. We've been had. That was not Arlo Guthrie.